Sports fan, this is Steven here for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a very special NFC Divisional round of the playoff breakdown for the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys from Green Bay. You look at Lambeau Field as being historic. It's going to be very cold in this football game. You look at the Dallas Cowboys coming in, and they were very impressive against the Detroit Lions. You look at what they did against possibly the first or second best defense in the NFL. Now, it's a whole different ball game when you're playing at home against the Lions, and it's a whole different ball game when you're playing in Lambeau Field against that bad man, Aaron Rodgers. You look at him having the injury of his calf and it possibly playing a factor. He's gotten a little rest last week because they did have the bye. But you also look at Aaron Rodgers and what he's done statistically throughout this season has almost not turned the ball over in Lambeau on any way, shape, or form throughout the season. He's been almost perfect at home. It's been a different story on the road, but at Lambeau Field, he has produced in the biggest way possible. You look at how the Dallas Cowboys can run the football. Can you run that football in the ice cold, freezing temperatures? That ball's going to feel like a rock in DeMarco Murray's hands, and he has fumble issues. We know he's fumble prone. He's going to be fumble prone his whole career. You look at what he does. He may pull off 100 yards in the football game, but he may mess around and have two fumbles that are costly for the Dallas Cowboys. You look at Aaron Rodgers and what he's able to do with Randall Cobb, Jordy Nelson. You look at Eddie Lacy and how he's going to be able to shred that Dallas Cowboys defense, only because Aaron Rodgers is going to have those boys in a dime set for the most of the day on the football field. Aaron Rodgers is going to shred this defense as far as throwing the football. There's not one single defender that scares me on the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care if it's Orlando Scandrick. I don't care if it's Carr. I don't care if it's Orlando McClain. It's nothing that they can do to stop the inevitable that's going to happen. Aaron Rodgers is going to chomp off his foot off in the Dallas Cowboys' ass this weekend. I know that they had a great season so far. Dez Bryant, with him throwing up the X's and being fiery and things like that. Tony Romo's had a fantastic season, but the buck stops here. I want you Cowboys fans to know and to realize some things. You may have had a good season in the regular season, but that man named Aaron Rodgers is coming to produce. He's not only doing this, but you look at the defense for the Green Bay Packers. It doesn't matter where they are statistically. It doesn't matter what they can do, good or bad. You have two monsters on the side of that defensive side. You have one with Julius Peppers, the big 6'5". Now he's a linebacker, but he can also do some defensive end duty in this football game. He's going to be coming for Aaron Rodgers like there's no tomorrow. Also, you have to look at what they can do just to set Clay Matthews Jr. free, and what he's going to do and how he's going to attack downfield constantly in the run game, attack constantly downfield against Tony Romo to create pressure. That offensive line, it can block well as far as running the football, but when it comes time to pass that football, they better have on their hard hats and helmets and ready to go. You have so many defensive weapons on this team that it's sickening. You look at just some of the things that they bring to the table. The Green Bay Packers are potentially the best team in this playoffs. You look at the Seattle Seahawks as being possibly 1, and then the Green Bay Packers being 1A. I just like their offense. I think that Aaron Rodgers makes the best decisions, especially at home, and I think that if they get some momentum behind them, this is going to be a long day for the Dallas Cowboys, and it's going to be a game of who can score first and who can score efficiently. And I think that Aaron Rodgers hold the advantage of playing in those freezing temperatures that's going to be next week. And I think that this is going to be a fairly big-time scoring game for the Green Bay Packers. All you Packers fans, all you Cowboys fans, leave your comment section below. Do you think I'm right picking the Packers, or do you think I'm wrong for not picking the Cowboys? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Also, check out JustMyPicks.com for all the breaking news, all the updates, all the hottest predictions in sports. Don't forget to share this video right here in your Facebook group so we can debate with you and your friends each and every week. As always, thank you so very much, and we'll see you next week for the NFC Championship game. Thank you so very much.